So what's the big emergency? Someone die or something?
Your guess is as good as mine.
So you don't know anything?
No, I just got a text from Ricky saying to meet here as soon as possible.
I got the same one. Ash, anything?
Nope. And everything's clear on social, so it's not about anything happening online.
No, of course. No, you have my word. All right. All right, thanks. Take care.
You want to tell us what's going on, Rick?
Look, it's Othello. He's trying to trade you.
Excuse me?
Look, there's a lot of backstory here, but yeah, the bottom line is Othello's trying to trade you, and we all need to talk strategy.
Oh, I got plenty of time right now, Ricky. So how about you just backtrack a little bit and tell me exactly what's going on? Starting with how you know all that.
Look, I can't tell you all that, man. Look, this is like some deep state office politics, but look, just trust me, the intel is solid.
And that intel is?
Othello feels Freddie's trying to replace him.
We're talking about brand and marketing, Freddie?
Yeah, Brandon marketing.
Yo, bro, that is insane. Dude is not even a basketball guy.
Yeah, you know that. I know that. But from Othello's perspective, he feels like Freddie is Phil's right-hand man, which means that he's in his ear, which means he can recommend firing him. You know what they think about each other?
Not exactly best friends.
Yeah, that's putting it lightly. Look, right now, Othello feels threatened. And when a man like Othello feels threatened, he lashes out.
So what does that have to do with me?
You're Freddie's pet project. Look, with you gone, Freddie's whole reasoning for being here disappears.
But I thought they brought him here to, like, modernize the marketing department or something like that.
No, that's mostly for the media. Freddie's an A+ marketing guy, but the real reason he was brought on was to solve the MP problem.
Wait, no. MP project?
Oh,
What is that?
Don't get emotional. My point is, if you're gone, it means that Freddie failed to sell you to the fan base. And if Freddie failed, that means that Phil failed. And if Phil failed, somebody's going to pay for that. It's not going to be Phil.
Look, just... Right now, Othello's trying to consolidate his power. I mean, think about it. With Freddie out of the picture, that's just one less person who can question Othello's way of doing things.
What are you thinking?
If he wants to trade me, let him trade me.
Whoa.
No. If the fans don't want me, my own organization doesn't want me, why am I even here?
You don't mean that.
No, I do. How many times am I to get told that I'm not wanted before I take the hint?
Look, MP, I know that this is a hard pill to swallow, but you're looking at this the wrong way.
How should I be looking at it, Ricky? How?
As one man's opinion who's out of touch on the modern NBA player trying to desperately save his job.
One man, an entire city. What is the difference in this case?
No. The fans are the fans, and you know you are well on your way to winning them over. Winning cures everything. Remember that.
And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good.
Wait.
If they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
about
about
this. Let them trade me.
MP, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
I'm
View.
not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
Won't pay off right away. You gotta be patient and figure out what works and what doesn't.
On target from range. Pass to Baisley. On the wing, MP. Anunoby covering. Here's Williamson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pass to Baisley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson inside. Anunoby covering. Count the basket.
Of it might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Pass to Achua. Oh, get that out of here. Here's Dort driving inside, and he buries his first look.
Points on the break.
Here's Oklahoma City now. What a stretch they've got going here.
Oh, are you kidding me? And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And when Dort's out there, Grant, he really gives this team a physical presence.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Williamson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there. Here's Siakam. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart, so that's 6 blocks.
Pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the basket by Van Vliet. Williamson outside. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
He's really taken a hold of this first half and made it his.
On the money with the jumper. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
And that one's good. Williamson.
And just holding down the fort, BA, anchoring the defense.
Williamson. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
And it gets even worse for them.
At all times.
Here's Van Vliet. After the basket by Oklahoma City. And it's in there. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Trent. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14 and a half a game. And yep, it's good. Up in this one. To the middle. Here's Williamson. Rejected by Siakam.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam, an aggressive defender who uses his physical advantages to stifle you.
And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Anunoby on the wing. 4 on the clock. Connects from downtown. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great...
And here's Van Vliet. He's got 7. Shot clock at 6. Back to Trent. Here's the 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
And the basket is good. He can... Achua with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Achua with the dunk.
Van Vliet's taking them to school. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Stolen by Giddey. Porter against Williamson. And the bucket counts. And now the Raptors on the break. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, a double-digit deficit. They're going to have to play better. They need more of this kind of aggressive play.
I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants. This is comfort zone.
They get it again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Tries again. Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 38 points.
It worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And that one's good, man.
Good passing to set that up.
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the
Surprise, surprise, our old friend MP is back in the news again. This time, well, because of a report from our friend Nate White of the Daily Horn that states, people familiar with high-ranking voices in the front office are hearing that they're disappointed with the lack of leadership MP has shown thus far in his career. Something that was supposed to be his calling card coming out of college. So what do you guys think? Has MP been a bad leader at the NBA level?
Guess who's been saying this since day one? Me, yours truly. Anyone who has a bad athlete claims they're a great leader. It's the oldest trick in the book. And I'm not one bit surprised that his so-called leadership abilities disappeared soon as he stepped up his level of competition. It's hard to lead when you can't stay on the floor.
Perk, have you even watched him play this year?
I've seen enough.
Okay, what's his true shooting percentage?
I have to look it up.
How many paint touches does he have a game? How many pull-up threes has he taken? What's his off-ball defense been like?
JJ, do you really want me to answer those questions? Or are you having a meltdown?
A little bit of both.
Do I need to call a doctor?
No, you don't need to call the doctor. My point is, I don't know how anyone who's watched MP play this year could question his leadership abilities. Not only has he earned a right to start, he's playing winning basketball. He's been great in the community. He's done everything this organization has asked of him, and then some. That's not leadership to you?
Great in the community, winning basketball leadership? I'm sorry, but skateboarding with a bunch of children isn't what I call getting involved in the community. And it sure in the heck isn't leadership. What he's doing on the what is he doing on the skateboard anyway?
Hey, he's not bad.
Is he going to break his neck?
Listen, I just think it's ridiculous to question a rookie's leadership a few months into his career.
He's a young player.
Yeah, and I was actually talking about this with Joakim Noah on my podcast.
Joakim Noah.
And he said that nobody MP's age should be asked to be their team's leader. It takes time to earn that role at this level. By that measure, MP's way ahead of the curve.
As someone, JJ, who won a championship,
oh, here we go.
I could tell you what you're saying right now is a bunch of nonsense.
What did championships have to do with it? Patrick Ewing doesn't have a championship. Steve Nash doesn't have a championship. Do you know more about basketball than them because you got the 6th most minutes on the 2008 Celtics?
Wow. Shots fired.
Whoa. There's no need for the insults, JJ.
The more I think about it, the more your anti-MP stance makes zero sense to me. If anything, you should relate to him. You didn't have the greatest physical gifts either, but you were consistent, you worked harder than anybody, and you maximized your skill set. People wanted you on their team because you were a great teammate and you had a winning mentality. How is that different than MP?
Well, first of all, JJ, I appreciate the compliments. But if the Celtics passed on Shep Owens to draft me, I think they were crazy too. He's that dude. Carry on.